Okay, girls. So today I'll be making your favorite dish, falafel. Yeah,
This
it's a
is a
Mediterranean
Middle
dish,
Eastern dish.
and we're gonna make it a little bit in our own way. And it's no deep fry, air fried, more healthy. So to make falafel, we will be using chickpeas, which I use the instant pot to boil the chickpeas. You can boil it on stovetop or just use the canned chickpeas. And two main ingredients are parsley and cilantro. This is curly parsley and this is cilantro. These both adds amazing flavor to the falafel. And the spices we are using is, this is the falafel mix. Basically it's cumin powder, coriander powder, a little bit of turmeric, black pepper and dried parsley. You can get this from store, or you can mix your own ingredients and make it at home. Just make sure the one which you are buying from store has already baking soda in it, and if you're mixing your own, then you need to use a little bit of baking soda as well. So then I'll show you the spices first. And then this is red paprika, not too spicy but just for the color. Some sesame seeds. This is chickpea flour. You can use all-purpose flour, any is fine. This is optional, just 2 tablespoons of breadcrumbs just to give it a little crunch in the falafel, but you can avoid it if you want to. And this is gluten-free. And then I mixed a little bit of cornstarch. This is arrowroot cornstarch, just in case if you think they're not binding together very well, the chickpeas, you can add a little bit of cornstarch with it. And another ingredients we'll be using is garlic cloves, green chilies. You can use any other chilies, serrano chilies, black pepper if you don't want too much spicy, but we love it spicy, so we are using green chilies, and of course 1 large onion and 1 lemon juice should be good. And now let's make it. And I'll be using my food processor to grind all this together. Okay, so first you want to grind or chop the herbs first, because you don't want the chickpeas to get too mushy. That's why I'm doing everything else first and then adding the chickpeas later. So herbs are done and I'm going to throw onion, green chilies, garlic, and at this point you can add a little bit of lemon juice. It's easy to mix them all together then. That's it. And now after you add the chickpeas, make sure to use the pulse button. Do not grind it too fine. Okay, so let the mixture sit for like 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes, so the baking soda works well and all the flavors to get in with each other. And now it's time to make falafel balls. But now, since we'll be using the air fryer, it's better if instead of making into the traditional balls, you make it into a disc, easy to flip. And also I'll be using a little bit of oil on my hand like this, that way I don't have to brush the oil on the disc, and more crispy. So that's the olive oil. So when I say make a disc like this instead of going raw. So let's first finish off the discs, and then we're gonna be putting in the air fryer at 350 for like 18 minutes. That depends on your model. Okay, so the first batch is done. Now going the second batch in the air fryer. Now if you think the the falafel is getting a little cracked or not coming out that well, you can put a little bit oil while you're cooking it. So let's just finish it off, rest of them too. Okay, so to make tabboule, we need bulgur wheat. You can get it from most of the store nowadays, and it's very healthy. So there are 2-3 ways to make it. You can soak it overnight, there's no cooking involved, or you can cook it on stove top. But what I'm doing is, because I have enough time, I'm just gonna add boiled water and let it sit for an hour. So this is in 1 cup of bulgur, and I'm adding 2 cups of water, boiled water. And if you want, you can add a little bit salt to this, but we're gonna be adding everything later on in the salad. So just put a lid on top and then let it sit for an hour. So after an hour, no cooking required, just soak it in that hot boiling water, and you use the fork to just do it like this, and it's ready to mix to make the salad taboule. So bulgur is ready, and what we are adding is, of course, the main ingredient is fresh parsley and mint. You need a lot of fresh parsley, but since I'm making a small batch, I'll be just using a cup of parsley and half cup of mint, 1/4 cup of mint. And you can thinly slice, chop it finely on the chopping board, or you can again use the food processor. And then we have some cucumber, some red tomatoes. You can use cherry tomatoes, now they're in season. Green onion and a garlic clove. 1 clove is good enough for this much. And of course we need a lot of lemon juice, so about 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, salt and black pepper. So we are not adding all of this, it's just we make extra, but only half a cup goes in this salad. So just mix them all together and toss it with lemon juice and black pepper and salt. Okay, so we added all the other ingredients, and I'll be adding some black pepper, salt, and another last and important ingredients, olive oil. Some people don't like to add mint, but it's refreshing if you add the mint, and especially in summertime you can get it easily. And now goes a little bit of olive oil. And taboule is all ready, and now we'll be making tahini and yogurt sauce. Okay, now to go with the pita, falafel and taboule salad, we'll be making another sauce which is very delicious. It's tahini and yogurt sauce mix. So So what I'm doing is adding some yogurt. You can use Greek yogurt. It's more thick, or if you don't have Greek yogurt, you can use regular yogurt. So I'm using 1/4 cup of this yogurt. It's a plain yogurt. And this is store-bought tahini paste, tahini. You can make your own, or you can use the store-bought one. And now if you notice, this is quite thin. If you notice that it's quite thick, you can add the boiling water in the bowl, or if you're using the food processor, just slowly add the water in the food processor while you are using the food processor. Okay, so here goes this. A tablespoon of lemon juice. See, it's already getting thick. So if you want to add boiling, like boiled water, a little bit, it will make it more runny. And that's what I'm gonna do too. A little bit of black pepper, optional, and a little bit of salt. And now last thing goes is olive oil. So around tablespoon of oil. And now my water is already boiled enough. I'm gonna be adding some water to this. Okay, so we want the pitas, and these are the pocket pitas, so easy to fill. And I'll show you how you can fill it up, or you already know, but still. So I make some round as well, which is okay too. It turned out okay. You don't have to make disc style. If you like to make it in a round form, you can do that too. So let's now serve.
So beautiful.
Beautiful or delicious?
Oh.
And that's the tahini. And that's the taboule. So what you want to do is just open the pocket. Put the disc like this. Put some taboule on top. And as I said, this one is optional, but it really tastes good. And then drizzle with some sesame, this sauce, tahini and yogurt sauce. And you can use this too. And here's the healthy, delicious food.
Thanks, Mama. Can't wait.
You're welcome, sweetie.